Displaying currency in Java. Sometimes you need to display floating point numbers such as 123.456 to something like $123.45. And you can use the System.out.printf method where you replace the %f specifier with $%.2f, where .2 means 2 decimal places. And you can also use the decimal format class from the java.text.DecimalFormat and the Java API to create a decimal format object specifying the format, such as quotation marks, $0.00 in the constructor, where 0 means it's required, and you can use like a hashtag to mean optional, and I'll show an example of that in a bit. And we can call the object's format method and pass the floating point number as an argument. So let's display currency two different ways in Java. So let's create a floating point number. Double price is 123.4567. And we want to display this as currency. So system.out.printf. This is what printf is going to do. Total price is %f quote or \n to go to the next line, quote price. And this is going to display the total price is 123.456, and it looks like it even added a couple extra zeros in there. The default behavior of %f is to give it 6 decimal places, although we only had 4. So you can force it to 2 decimal places by sticking a .2 between the % and the letter f. Now it's 123.46, and we can also tack on a $sign right before the % to make it look like currency, and there we go. And if we had a really big number like this, it still works, but it's kind of hard to read. It would be pretty nice if we had some commas in there, right? So watch this. You could stick a comma .2f, rerun the program, and look at that. Now after every third number it automatically adds a comma, and this is a little bit nicer to read. And it doesn't change the actual price, just the way that it's displayed on the screen. That's all it's doing. Another way to display currency, I mean, if you were not very comfortable using printf, and you wanted to use the print line statement, you could do this. System.out.println, the total price is $, quote plus price. And let's see what that does. So the default behavior is it prints out the full number. It doesn't look very nice, but at least we got the $sign in there. So to get that to print out like currency, what we could do is create a decimal format object by saying decimal format. Let's call this df for decimal format. Assign it to a new decimal format, and in here in the parentheses we pass in a format string such as 0.00, and that's going to say force at least one number before the decimal and require 2 numbers after the decimal only. You need to import decimal format from java.text, so click on the quick fix. And now we can take the price and wrap it with df.format and stick price inside the parentheses, and watch what happens now. And the price looks a little bit better. And we could also specify the $sign right here, so we don't have to use it down there, and it works the same way. But how do we get the commas in there to make it look like the printf statement above? So we can still do that. If we were to do something like 0.00, then it prints out all the commas, and there it is. But what if it was a small number? This might cause a problem, because if it was $93, it's going to force these zeros there that you don't want. So I said these zeros mean that it's a required number, but if you change them to the little hashtag instead, so only require one number before the decimal and 2 numbers after the decimal, it'll now change the result to look just like that, and this is a better way to do it. So you can either use printf to format currency or decimal format class to format currency. So whatever is easier for you, that's what you should choose to do it.